For those who don't know, I'm TK Sherman, Purpose Coach, CEO of Sherman Investment Group, all of that great stuff. But even more so important, I'm just here to give you some great content. Do me a favor, share this broadcast. If you don't know how to share, then push the little guy at the bottom. Swipe, hey, good morning, Miss Gill. It's always exciting to see you. We're going to talk about how to conquer the fear of failure. Do me a favor, share this broadcast right now. Swipe to your right, hit on Apple, hit share broadcast. On Android, swipe up. I'm so excited to be with you this morning. We're going to take 10 minutes and we're going to fly through this morning and make things happy. I'm working all around me. Got like tons of stuff on the screen, all of those good things. So, you guys ready this morning? So, okay. Every entrepreneur that I know is afraid of failure. It's human nature. When we go outside of our comfort zone, we feel scared. As entrepreneurs, as people of purpose, our ego and our identity become so wrapped up in what we are doing that when things do not go as we expect, we can literally feel like we're going to die. I don't know about you, but I heard it once said that the spirit of fear has the power to torment. The spirit of fear has the power to torment. That means when we become so engulfed in it, it torments us and we don't even start. How can you learn to use failure to your advantage rather than dreading it? I want to give you 5 steps today. Number 1, big one. Reframe your goals. Reframe your goals. Do me a favor, I don't see any hearts. Are you following with me? If you're following with me, double tap the screen. Let me know that you're still with me today. Let me know that you're still with me. Do me a favor, share your broadcast, all of those things. Reframe your goals. When you reframe your goals, you shift the way you feel about failure. Expand your goal to learning something new, and you will never technically fail. If you ever realize the fear of failure becomes, there you go, write notes, Miss Gales. If you ever look at the first point we're giving about reframing your goals, a lot of times the fear that comes on us is because we wrap it up in the productivity of what we're doing instead of putting it with something we're learning. So attach to your goal to learn something new, and you won't ever feel like you technically failed because you're always learning something. So for example, if your goal is to, let's say you own a lemonade shop and your goal today is to sell 500 cups and you feel like you're short, guess what? You should put it into learning something new about launching that lemonade. You can still target 100 grand, but then you have to switch it to what did you learn from it. Number 2, you got to visualize objects. Visualize them. In 2011, published in the Journal of Experimental Science and Psychology. Do me a favor, if you're with me, tap the screen this morning. I'm not going to be loud, I just want to talk to you. Asked 2 groups of college students to write about what lay in store for the coming week. One group was asked to imagine what the week would be great, and the other group was just to write down any thoughts that could come to their mind. The students who imagined the week would be great reported feeling less energized and went on to accomplish less during that week than the less control group. Guess what, guys? Here's the truth. Positive thinking alone is not going to overcome the fear of failure. The positive thinking alone will not overcome the fear of failure. You have to not only visualize accomplishing it, but watch this, you must actually work on it. So, what do I mean? Let me give you an example. I can visualize buying a house. I see it, but I also have to visualize any obstacles and struggles that I will encounter. I'll have to visualize any struggles and obstacles that I will encounter within buying the house. Then in the situation, I have to realize as I'm hitting the obstacle, I allow myself to feel what I'm going through, and then I have to see myself moving over the hurdle. Okay, track and field athletes look at hurdles, visualize them running and jumping over the hurdles, but they also visualize themselves running into them and running through them. So when it actually happens, it doesn't have as great of an effect Now, are you doing that? Number 3, uncover your story. Are you taking failure personally? Many times, many of us take the fear of failure and take it personally. Hey guys, let me see some other people tap the screen of hearts. Do me a favor. I know that you guys are listening. Share this broadcast right now. Share this broadcast. If you're getting anything out of it so far, share it. I thank you guys for hopping on. Those who don't know, I'm TK Sherman, Purpose Coach and CEO of Sherman Investment Group. Number 2, you have to, number 3, uncover your story. When you take failure very personally, you will always associate failure with you as the individual. Not that the ideal might have failed or simple things. So when you associate failure personally, then you won't go over it. So it affects your self-esteem. Then you make it bigger than what it actually was. And by making it bigger than it actually was, it affects you. You start having thoughts. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. My team sucks. My team is awesome. I'll never be successful. When you feel very upset about a specific failure, you have to ask yourself and step back. Why do you feel yourself? Why do you feel this way about that situation? Guess what? A lot of times, if you're like me, we can over-exaggerate the story. So I have to take a lot of times take a step back and look at whatever happened in that moment and realize that there is positive. So I might have not made $30,000. I might have only made $5,000 plus profit. But because I didn't hit my goal, I feel like I failed. And so now I feel it personally. So you got to uncover your story, because if you don't, you'll be messed up. Here's 3 questions. If you're writing with me today, 3 questions. 1, what did I learn from the situation? 2, how can I grow as a person from this experience? And 3, what are 3 positive things about the situation? Let me say that again. Number 1, what did I learn from this situation? 2, how can I grow as a person from this experience? Number 3, what are the 3 positive things about this situation? Now, here's the truth for those things that I asked you. Here's the in-your-face truth. When you ask yourself these questions, it's going to be hard. You're going to have roadblocks. The same thing I told you to feel the fear that you have on you. When you ask yourself realistic questions, I don't know if you've ever done it, but I've done it, and the pressure of it rides on me. It's hard. But if I can push past that pressure, I can go to what I want to do. Last thing I want to tell you, surrender and feel the fear. Surrender and feel the fear. A lot of times we're so afraid of it. We have to take a deep breath and go through it. Because guess what? Once we've had the experience of it mentally and feeling it, we'll know what it feels like. It's like it never ceases to fail to amaze me that when you experience something, you're like, okay, I got it the next time around. I know how to do this. I can handle this. It's like the first time you ever fall in love. You're like, oh my God, this is wonderful. But then, whoo, that person breaks your heart, and it's like, oh my God, this is the worst thing in the world. But then you realize what it's like, and you're like, okay, I know what to do. That's not going to happen again. I'm not going to do this again. So let me go back over these things in case you missed them today. Let me go back over these things. Number 1, reframe your goals. Number 2, visualize the object. Number 3, uncover your story. Number 4, ask these 3 powerful questions. And number 5, surrender and feel the fear. With that being said, that's how you conquer the fear of failure. That's just straight in your face, short to the point today. I want to tell you thank you for hopping on. Those who don't know, I'm TK Sherman, Purpose Coach. I will see you Saturday morning. But before you hop off Saturday morning, here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. If you don't have my email, go to tksherman@hotmail.com. tksherman@hotmail.com and email me. Say, hey, I want the Purpose email. I email once a week on October 5th. It tells you what topics we're talking about. It also gives you the updates for the Purpose Workshop 2016 Refocus. Man, I'm excited. I'm working on it hard for you behind the scenes. But more importantly, I hope that you enjoyed today's broadcast. Here's the question of the day. What have you, let me even change it a different way. What are you afraid to fail at? And why won't you go for it? That's the question of the day. What are you afraid to fail at? And why haven't you gone for it? That's the question of the day. Now, Don't allow failure, and don't allow the fear of it to clench you, to hold you, to keep your mind boggled, to keep your heart and your emotions, because that fear has the power to torment. And you're not given the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. If you remember that love can conquer anything. The power and of a sound mind. A sound mind means you're not double-minded, that you're going to be able to deal with the object and the struggle of it and go through it. Let me say it again, and go through it. A sound mind is not moved by the failures of this world. Now, thanks for hopping on. Do me a favor, if you enjoyed today, share this broadcast to all my replay viewers. Thank you. I'm getting out of here. Hope to see you today as we pray prayer scope. This is TK Sherman, your purpose coach. Guess what, guys? Be empowered to live your purpose. Definitely looking forward to see you. Email me, tksherman@hotmail, and let me know if you're interested. Talk to you guys soon. Y'all go about y'all day. Make it a purpose-driven day. Oh, did you say your daily affirmation today? Today, I expect miracle after miracle. Wonders shall never cease. Blessings and favors shall flow up on me, through me, and out of me. And I shall receive favor with all men, and they shall bring it unto me for me, because I serve the one true living God. You guys go and have a good day. I hope that you guys had a great purpose day. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Hey, hope to see you guys soon. Rewatch the broadcast. Talk to you later.